I think they love their sirens, you know. I think that's one of the benefits of the job. See if we can make maximum amount of noise. Anyway, we'll just continue. Yeah. Now here's the latest thing to the Boston bus thing. It's a two-decker bus. You catch that? This two-decker, yeah. Something they borrowed from England, and I think England is getting rid of theirs, so maybe they imported them over. Although they look new, so anyhow. Want too much delineation, too much detail, otherwise it starts looking like decorative wallpaper. Try to make the lines that you put down as interesting as possible. All right, here we go. We'll soup this thing up. Okay. I'm mixing up a little green with blue. See what we get for the. See what we get here. Probably next to nothing. And that already gets to be a little too dark. So I'm going to go back in it with something to tone it down. Back in with a little gray. There we go. All right, now. See, at this point, there's a lot of things you can do to pull it together. Or you can leave it the way it is. I'd prefer to take it to the next step. I'm gonna see some Naples yellow and some pink, a little bit of yellow ochre. Might give me a nice color for the side of the building here. Yeah, just to pull out some of that light, just a little bit of it. We're getting that reflected light back into the building. And where there isn't really that much contrast between this side of the building and that side. Keep this in fairly bright light. This area up here gets very intense, up at the roof. Okay. Thing to do when you put a line down is to commit, and whether you leave it or you don't leave it, but you make a committal and a commitment, I should say. There should be a definite brush stroke. You know what I mean? Oh well. And for the windows, I'm using some green, Viridian, cerulean blue, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue. Oh, whoops, that's a little too light. And it's also hard to judge the colors or the intensity of the colors, the values, when you're looking at when the sun is directly on the canvas, or on your palette, I should say. You know. Now there are areas here that I just want to point out that are, they're not delineated, but the brushwork itself makes the painting more interesting. It's one thing to know it. There's a line there. It's up to you, a line going up there. It's up to you to make that as interesting as possible, so that it doesn't appear as if it's just underlined, similar to this thing. It creates almost like a scar on the painting. This works because it's, kind of an interesting group of brush strokes. But this doesn't, so we're going to go back in and see if we can change that a little bit. Oh, interesting. Down Patriot Place this weekend. On Saturday, there's going to be a group of painters from the Foxborough Art Association, and they've invited me to go down there and paint on location. It's just something they're trying to start. They're going to do it this Saturday, the 3rd, and I think again on, I want to say the 10th, the 7th, the 24th. I believe it's the 24th. So if you get a chance, go down between 1 and 5. I don't know when this shows, if it shows in time, but this is this weekend, but I'm sure it'll show in time for the 24th. So if you get a chance to go down there and check it out. I've mixed a little red and, I don't know, some little cadmium red light, a little bit of whatever is here. Go back in it with white, add a little bit of yellow, and get something a little brighter. Just something that's kind of soup it up, this red next to that green might be kind of nice. But first I got to go back up there, up into this corner I was talking about. I guess the Red Sox got rained out last night, which was a good thing. Spare further embarrassment. I know Toronto was creaming them, what, 11-5 or something? It was an ugly sight. Let me see. Want to hit that with a real bright light right there. And maybe warm it up. Yes. Okay. This is less of a, a big jump there.